We're gonna continue our dynasty. What does it say? Queen healed from the patricians? No, patricians is green. The counts of the east. Of the Wound dynasty. Last played, you guessed it, exactly a year ago. I didn't play any King of the Castle this year. That's surprising. I gotta fix this. Last played a year ago. So we're playing an heir from the counts. Does this game have chat integration? I don't think there's chat integration. Alright! There we go, you can now join. You have to do exclamation mark join with your pronouns. And if you have the game, you get the cool cool customization like IC, Perpy Proto. Okay, we have almost 3 people per faction. I got chiefs again. Okay, 3 people. 3 per faction is pretty good to start. So that would be already good enough. But like I can still wait a little bit. Blue. I'm pretty sure I was also chief last time. You keep getting blue. At least it's not purple this time. So Liz won't be able to get into the orb. We won't have orb, Liz. Ah, Liz is joining. Right, thank you, clip head thing. I also noticed before the stream, but I forgot to tell. The game is 75% off right now. Or are we gelling? We gelling? True, the game is how much is it right now? It's literally 2.5 euro. 2.5 euro for King of the Castle. Huge deal. And if you have the game, you can customize your character in my game. That's a donor in 2005. I don't have that kind of cash on me, boss. It's okay. It's okay. Are we good? Are we starting? The counts will have one more person, but that's okay because the counts always have too much money. I have euros here. I just came back from Spain. Yay! I think we're good. How many people were there last time? I don't remember. I think it was like 4 per faction. I'll wait until 10, until we get to until 10:10 from Naruto, just in case we have someone wanting to join. And I'll refill my water in the meantime. Drink your water. I give the follow Perpy Proto. Perpy Proto? Perpy. Okay. Ready to start. Once again, I'm not sure we're gonna finish this run because it's already 10, but we Perpy. But we did talk a lot for an hour. But it's okay. And Drew, take your E2. E2. I'm gonna take my E now. Because after the stream, I'll take a cold fucking shower. Horrible. I'll suffer. Yeah, the E is 117 because of John. Yes. I just realized it's been 3 years and a half. Is it gonna mess it up too much if I go get lunch? It doesn't mess anything if you don't vote. It will wake you up. It probably will wake me up a little bit, yeah. Delay response hunger. Yeah, it doesn't boot you out if you don't vote. It's just that it might mess with some votes, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, let's go. We start. I haven't decided how I'm gonna play my leader. Where do I put chat again? I don't remember. Do I put chat up here? Do I put you here? I put you here, okay? So I'll explain the things progressively, okay? Sitting on your head. Sitting on my head. The Spy Master. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. That's what happened, I don't remember. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Alright. What do I play? I'll play... I don't think I did that one yet. As the mother of the nation. Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. The mother of the nation. Gold farming. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners, or are you just hoping for a favorable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Queen Nari II, but you still will answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. What? No. I am the mother of the nation. I'll accept whatever they have for me. They make waterproof robes. Shall we call the nobles in? Wait, I just remembered you can just join whenever the game starts. I forgot you can just join the game whenever we're playing. You don't need to join at the start. Shall we call the nobles in? Good morning, gentle fauna. What kind of coronation should be held for the new queen? So, can I get tutorials? Because reset all tutorials. Okay. So when I start my vote, you just decide by voting with the exclamation mark vote space A, B, C, or D. You decide what you want to happen. But for now, you don't have goals yet. Like the chiefs, the counts, and the patricians don't have goals yet. So there's nothing you can really... Except if you're really good at the game. I haven't started the vote yet. Give me a second. Give me a second! Oh! The start vote is here. Give me a second. You all want the ceremony. Okay, I get it. I get it. The chat is obscuring a little. Yeah, the problem is that there are infos everywhere on this game. Do I get rid of the chat? I don't know. I don't want to get rid of you. I'll put you here again just to see if it hides everything. The layout changes a lot during the game and the infos move around. So you don't have goals yet, so you can just vote for whatever you want, you think is funny. Start vote now! You have 30 seconds to exclamation mark vote / what you want to happen. They could have thought about that since it's a game for Twitch streamer. They could have. It would have been nice, yeah. A few other games did that. They figured a spot where the chat is safe. Are they stupid? So 6 votes for a pagan northern celebration. I didn't even remember there was the sound effect. I didn't do it on purpose. Okay. You hold a traditional northern ceremony in the palace. Of course, that means you're stripped nude, flogged with birches, and bathed in goat's blood while the god speaker chants the ancient rites of Morgana. Oh my god, Morgana. Some people find this hot. What is this, Cult of the Lamb? Defiance up for the coast and the east. It is my cat. Hot. I should draw a fan art of that. It's all thoroughly pagan. The church is outraged, and so are the common folk. They should just be grateful you didn't include the ritual sacrifice. Oh. Stability down, faith can go lower, faith down, faith down. Well, everything is going great right from the start. Let's go. The cause voting against their own interest to become more angry and radicalized. Where I have heard that before. The East. And one last event for the start. Chief Flower Bud! You did it! You saved the throne! We showed them what the chief could do, didn't we? Wait, Healed is from the north? But she's purple. Oh well. Now just remember which side of your bread is buttered. You answer to us, got it? Oh well. Healed, yeah, it is pretty northern. What if I govern for the good of the whole kingdom? True! So true! That's not what we agreed. We put that crown on your head, don't make us take it away. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Introduce yourself to the Counts of the East. Countess Sarah. Meow. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, your highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Og. Hey Sarah, why are you bald? Why is Sarah bald? What the fuck? Noble patrician Nixis Art. A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, Chief Twisted Casserole. What do you think? Will she be a good little queen and do as she's told? Too early to tell, but I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling about this. We should have a backup plan just in case. Alright? So! End season. You don't have goals yet, but it's coming. There we go. Now you get goals. You get your scheme. I can be trusted. Hi Atelia, good morning. Clement of the Lee's Losing It family, powerful coastal tycoon. Scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining measured prose. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Hirunda joins. Hirunda, you are the patricians, the ones that are scheming right now. And Clockwork, you are the chiefs. It still annoys me that the North has their flag planted on eastern soil and also has it more south than both the east and the capital. Now we have 4 people per faction. Ah! Never mind. Now we have 5 people on the patricians. Alright! Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Hild. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. Hild? Isn't there anything they're like this? I'm not sure. That's some good timing, I hope. Something must be done. Alright, the patricians, vote for what scheme you want. Here's your stats. You want to lower stability, raise stability, or lower authority. I have 5 authority, 4 stability. Vote. Exclamation mark, vote, space, A, B, C. I'm sorry, I was a bit early. You didn't get to vote. Wait, actually, I think you can still vote. As long as I'm not clicking continue, you can still vote. My bad. No, it's exclamation point, exclamation mark, vote, space, A, B, C. The vote is split for now. But there's 5 people. B. Vote B. It doesn't go through? Oh, it doesn't count your vote. Oh, it's because you're a chief. Clockwork Penguin, you're a chief, you're not voting for the greens. Who didn't vote? We need a tie. Aries, Cap Queen, Hirunda. Liz didn't vote! Was too slow. No, it's because you're blue, it's okay. Liz, we need your opinion. Vote C, oh my god. I swear to god. We're going for B then. Raise stability. Intimidation. So, the goal of the patricians will be to raise the stability of the kingdom, okay? The patricians plan to hold the queen hostage in her own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. You just need to raise the stability by 1. In 1 year. Now to the chiefs. Time for the chiefs to vote. Head of the Clockwork Penguin clan, well-known northern rascal, stands precariously on a long-house crossbeam, droning as if in a trance. In trance? Why is Liz dirt poor? Because she had too much money last time. Don't worry about it. Morgana is with us! Hild now sees the throne. And the chiefs are in charge, but the other regions will already be scheming to depose her. Do we stay loyal to the new queen or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? The chiefs now vote if you want to aid the queen or raise authority. So the A goal will be to help me in my own goals. If you want to play with me, or if you want to put someone else than me on the throne. So the chiefs are Porpy Pronto, Twisted Casserole, Clockwork, and Flowers. but Flowers is probably eating. Oh, no. Flowers is here. Loyalist! They're playing with me! They're so nicest to me. Yay! Goal, ate the queen. So I don't have goals yet, but it will come. But your goal for now, so I don't have a goal yet, but your goal will be to work against the counts and the patricians. Most likely. Hi Akaya, good morning. Thank you for the watch streak. That settles it then. Long live the queen. May she bring glory to Morgana. Always. Always bring glory to the kitty. So we can always change our minds. If Hild ever gets out of line, we can take up arms and get rid of her old-fashioned way. The chief's goal is to aid the queen by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the queen produces an heir and completes her ambition. However, if Defiance gets too high, they can still change their mind and rise up in rebellion. And now for the purples. Icy, Ocean Storm, Lys on Fire, and Sarah Meow. Nicholas of the Lys on Fire dynasty, well-known Eastern enigma, leans delicately on the podium, speaking in a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false queen Hild wears the crown. The purples decide. If you want to raise authority, lower own defiance, raise treasury. Your treasury is at... Oh no, it's my treasury. Raise my treasury. Lower your own defiance, which is at 3. Or raise the authority, which is at 5 right now. Twitch? What's happening to Twitch? I see Lys, Ocean Storm, and Sarah vote. Fail to send messages. It's now letting me send the message. It's okay, I see. I'll wait for you to vote. It's okay. Alright, we got 3 votes. Are we letting Sarah decide? Sarah decides. For everyone. We vote for Uprising. Raise the treasury. So you want the mother of the people, the mother of the nation to be rich. Because you claim being a communist. But I see you have a lot of treasury. Curious. I am very intelligent. You participate in capitalism. The counts plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the queen before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. To advance their scheme, the counts must raise the treasury to 2,000 or more in 2 seasons. Well, that's already done. That's cool. The first goals are always way easier. So for the chiefs, your goal is to steal my money, to make me spend money, and to lower the stability of my kingdom. Alright. These upstarts are saying they have the right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown their region's preferred claimant. Alright. So... For the count, you already have your goal met. Unless I spend my money. Okay? And for the patricians, you just need to raise your the stability by 1. Maybe it's bourgeoisie, we need to murder her. What the fuck? We need to throw some parties. Law of the land, so I choose a thing that I can use during a vote. After voting, nobles can change their mind and vote for a different option. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option. And the option with the least votes will pass. I like that one. I like that one because it confuses people. Alright, let's go! First events. One for each. The chiefs first. Let's eat brioche! I just want a baguette and a brioche. Chief Flowerbed, Your Majesty, this year we will be holding the winter feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend. Defiance up. The winter feast? What's that? No, I can't ask that. I come from the chiefs. I can't ask what's winter feast. They're gonna put a feast in my face. Brioche. I look forward to it. Ah, we're looking forward to having you back in the north where you belong. Okay. Clean, short, simple. Count Ocean Storms. Your Highness, those damn chiefs are up to their old tricks. Chief Clockwork Penguin has been leading her warriors on raids into my lands. Nobody was hurt, but they shook down my peasants for petty coin and stole cabbages. My cabbages! Don't call viewers, can't. Now is it the Conte? Conte? The east is now prosperous. The north is now modest. And Ocean Storm's money got lower. My cabbages now. No, your cabbages got lost. You lost cabbages. You lost 300 cabbages. Now the cabbages. How dare you accuse me of something like that again, and it's my axe you'll answer to. Your Greatness, I have no idea what Count Ocean Storms is talking about. Maybe they had too much wine, eh? Surely. What should be done about Chief Clockwork Penguin's supposed raids against Count Ocean Storms? Vote A. Order Chief Clockwork Penguin to compensate Count Ocean Storms for the stolen goods. Send the Spy Master to investigate these claims. Vote B. Or vote C. Tell Count Ocean Storms to bring proof when making accusations. You can vote now. Should the chiefs compensate the counts? Well, Quirk is voting to give money to Clockwork didn't actually want to steal from Ocean Storm. She didn't mean it. This one is confusing me. It's okay. It's okay. Proof or it didn't happen. It's reverse voting. No, it's not reverse voting. Not now. I didn't activate the reverse voting. It's powers that I can activate. But it's not reverse voting. What the fuck? So we're voting for Chief Clockwork Penguin to compensate Ocean Storms. The chiefs are morons! No! Ah! Ruby! I would be honor bound to pay back what I stole, if I stole anything in the first place. +1 defiance from the chiefs. Blood and Stars, shut up! The council has spoken, now here's my bill. Grumbling Chief Clockwork Penguin pays up, but you'd be surprised if it was the end of it. Defiance down for the east. Money down for the north, just for Clockwork Penguin. And the money went back to Ocean Storm. Good news, your majesty! I have received a vision! I saw you bathed in holy light, blades and missiles. Missiles? Crumbling to dust before they could reach you. We have missiles here? What kind of missiles we have? what kind of missiles are we talking about? We need Janine on this. Janine! Fuck, are they shooting at me? You do not need to recruit an honor guard. The ninth guard will shield you from all harm. Oh, okay. Yay! Okay, yay. I've never seen the ninth protect someone from a sword through the chest. You need tangible guards, your majesty. Oh, that's when I decide who will guard me. Well, I'll probably gonna take the northern warriors. That just makes sense. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable, and in a fight, unbeatable. I'll see the other one still. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They understand palace etiquette. But it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. Oh, okay. A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable. But can you trust them? Well... what foreign mercenaries do you suggest? Oh, I can take like from no faction. Don't you want to do a runaway romance with your bodyguard? No? Don't hire these paper-pushing poets, hire us the cool Vikings. A band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Beaten Brethren. Battle-Beaten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly. And hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters. Well, this one's pretty easy. We've got some fancy spells, and we're all got. Uh-huh. Ah. The Rose Knight is pretty. This is the most important part, no? The Rose Knight was pretty. That's true. That is true. Spend the money. I can spend the money in other things. Better cost cover. Would you? I'm asking the chief. Would you rather have guards? Would you rather have me get guards from your faction, or just spend money and have people you don't know serving my castle? What's your opinion? Would you rather be in control of the castle, or just taking into account that it would cost me 1,000 and the counts want my money to be at 2,000 in 2 seasons. So I would need to spend money in another thing for it to counter the counts. We need unbiased guards, surely. Maybe blatantly favoring the north. Well, can you blame me? I think I will choose the Northern Warriors. There we go. We can blame you. You actually can blame me, that's true. Foolishness! Do you not trust in the protection of the ninth? This kingdom grows more faithless by the day. Base can go lower. The counts have so many stats. I'm not counting, like, that's 10, 20. Yeah, the counts have so many stats compared to the patricians and like the chiefs are so behind. But they're with me. The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with their big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. Kill issue. End of the season. Alright, so the auctions. The auction is... It looks like it's a mess, but it's pretty simple. Each of you vote with your own money. I'm gonna put myself there for the moment. You vote with your own money on the building you want built. Noble will use their personal wealth to bid on buildings, and only the 2 highest funded will be built. Okay. And you can only vote, of course, on the buildings of your faction. And each building will affect a stat. Like the monument will raise the authority by 1. This one is stability decreased by 1, military down by 1, authority down by 1. So technically ideally the best would be for each faction to agree on which one to bet on. Or you can keep your money. And you'll have to type !fund space and then the buildings you want. I think you can only vote for the buildings of your faction, right? Not yet. Not yet. When I click on start auction, you can vote. But I don't remember if you can vote for buildings of other factions. I don't remember. Can you change vote? I don't know if you can change vote. It's been exactly a year. I should play this game more often. That's my fault. I keep forgetting how the game works every time we get back to it. You can fund multiple things. I don't know. Maybe test? I don't know. Start! Start funding. Okay, we got Hirunda funding the library. Sarah funding the theater. No, it's not a vote, Sarah. You need to type !fund space the letter space the amount of money. We got the monument leading. No, now we got the library leading at 2,000. 2,000 for the library, 1,800 for the monument. 12 seconds left. 2,500 for the library. 500 for the theater. 100 for the prison. 3 seconds left. Time's up! This time I don't decide. We got the library and the monument funded by Cup Queen with the most amount of money and Papi Pronto. We got 1 stability and 1 authority. So the patricians have met their goal for now. Save my money for emergency. If I remember correctly, the rest kept their money. I think. I see, why do you have so much money? Alright. Two events for the East. Damn. Hoarding money is against my policy. The anti-dragon. Your Majesty, you might recall that your predecessor, Nari, allowed a child from the East to take her name. It didn't help her keep the crown, though. Ha! quite, Your Majesty. In any case, we've had word from the east that this child has reached adulthood. Oh my god. What are they up to? Young Nari has become a noted adventurer, delving into dungeons and fighting monsters. But some adventurers cause there more problems than they solve. It seems Nari is of that type. Their battles have caused several major fires in farmland across the east. Ah. My child is doing some weird shit. I like the way this game keeps things from past runs and just have random shit from the past runs happening, affecting the current run. It's so cool. It's so fun. We've had the same dynasty for like 2 years now, more than 2 years. We haven't changed the dynasty since I started playing. Random shit from a year ago. I wonder if it would be wise to step in, but I suppose it's no bad thing if your predecessor's name is tainted by association. What should be done about the rowdy adventurer Nari and their merry band? Vote A. Send soldiers to arrest them. 60% of military... What is this? I don't remember. 60% of military? Vote B. Pay them to board a ship to distant Valamir. Treasury down. Stability up. Vote C. Let the adventurers do what they want. I'm gonna reverse voting. So, reverse voting only for this vote. Okay? Only for this vote. You have to vote for the thing you want the least to happen. Okay? Nobles must vote for the least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. Start voting now. You vote for the thing you don't want to happen the most. So for now, we're gonna send soldiers to arrest them. Unless... I think that's it. 10 soldiers to arrest the heir of my predecessor. Beep. Eastern troops are more than enough to deal with a few loot-crazed scoundrels in stolen armor. The culprits are arrested. Military challenge succeed. Defiance is now lower. Countess IC Platinum is pleased to let you know that there was a jeweled egg. Oh my god. I see, the one who has the only one who has the egg on the chat so far. Where do you get that egg? The jeweled egg! They found Sabine. Oh my god. Of immense value among the adventurous trinkets. I see got to 4,400 doubloons. She has more money than my kingdom. What the fuck? Your Majesty, it's important to you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? Well, look at me. Women. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Can you be arrow in this game? You can. But people will be mad because yeah, the medieval times. Requesting them to procure maidens. It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the chiefs as we agreed before you took the throne, right? 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 Don't worry, flowers. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You're enjoying a peaceful breakfast when the Archbishop barges into your dining hall, waving a scrap of paper. Right? Your Majesty, this is an outrage. This was nailed to the door of the cathedral this morning by some two-bit priest called Smote Lemongrave. Cool name. It's short for, may I be smote by the ninth if I ever prove unworthy. A religious family, the Lemongraves. Anyway, his name is not important. This is an essay decrying the church, making all sorts of fantastical accusations. What the fuck is his problem? Lemongrave, the guy from Adventure Time? Exactly, that guy. He claims that we're corrupt just because we're selling premium tickets to Akashi Afterlife at 100 gold a pop. Can you believe it? And he wants the church to officially change the fourth sentence of page... You were one off. Damn. 118 of the Holy Book so that it forbids selfishness instead of elfishness. He claims it's a typo, just because elves aren't real. What the fuck is he talking about? He even criticizes my hat. It's a bit much. How dare he? Smells like heresy to me, Your Majesty. That smells like heresy. I can have a pyre built in the city square before noon. Oh, what? What should be done about this troublesome priest and his criticism of the church? Vote A. Track down Smote Lemongrave and have him burned at the stake. Vote B. Destroy the heretical missive and leave it at that. Vote C. The church should address these concerns. Start vote now. Vote B has a 10% chance to succeed, by the way. Oh. Close. I think there's no one left to vote. I think. 4, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5. No! We have nothing, no vote left. Voting tied at 6. Break the tie by selecting one of these options. Ah, shit. I don't want to help the church. But B has 10% chance to succeed. I have to vote A. Before the end of the day, Smote Lemongrave is tied to a stake in the city square as the flames lick at his feet. Did you see the Divinity trailer? Let's go gambling. No! I don't want to gamble my throne away. He shouts that his words will not die with him. Bro's cooked. He's right, a splinter faction of the church uses the newfangled printing press to churn out thousands of copies of the so-called Martyr's Missive. Lemongrave's criticism ring true to the peasantry, especially in light of his persecution. Maybe selfishness is bad. Maybe even worse than being an elf? This is usually the Protestant Reformation. Soon there are widespread riots across the kingdom and the church is widely scorned as venal and corrupt. Ah, there we go. Stability down, faith down, faith very down for the coast and the east. We have a total of 4 faith in total. Very nice. End of the season. And I think that's the second season? Discontent on the rise. Across the kingdom, discontent with the queen is rising. Everyone knew everyone knew that. Huh? Is there a typo or am I stupid? Everyone knew she was better off. But until now, it hadn't occurred to most people just how much better off. Everyone knew. Better off than the peasants. Everyone knew that she was better off. Okay, it's everyone knew that she was better off. Because I have too much money! How can you claim being a communist if you're rich? You participate in society. Now the peasants are asking all sorts of troublesome questions about their benevolent overlord. Oh, I should have screenshot it for the devs. My bad. And as everyone knows, once a question has been asked, it can't be unasked. Fake socialist. Meanwhile, perched atop a hill in the remote eastern wilderness, there sits a dark, austere castle. At the top of the tallest tower, Countess Icy Platinum and her co-conspirators can be found celebrating with a few glasses of wine. You have a replay. True! Countess Icy Platinum. The serfs are getting rowdy and it's all thanks to us. Now that they know how much wealth the queen's hiding, they're itching to get rid of her. Count Lys on fire. Conte. Oh, is that the non-gender countess? Ah, it's how the fuck do you pronounce that? Conte? Partiro. I was even able to get away with levying a little extra tax this year, and even that I blamed on the queen. Isn't it lovely having a scapegoat? Some count's wealth has increased. God damn. Yes, now it's time to incite some real chaos. Show them that Queen Hild is not only greedy, she's utterly incompetent too. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Which is already met. But now it's interesting. Because the counts want it at 4. The patricians want it at 5. Your goals aren't you know what I meant. So the counts. You will allow me, of course, to take a lot of your fucking money. Especially Icy. And the chief's wealth is on the ground. So I'll lower the tax for the chiefs. All right. And the patricians are okay. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. My money? My money now. Favoritism. Yes. Just realized I haven't had a single lick of screen time. We're very early into the game. There we go. My money now. Our money, comrade. Ah. There's an event. Okay, I'll do a one neutral event first. Ah, the spouse. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. What if I don't want to marry any of them? That's a decision that can wait until you've seen them, isn't it? Not getting a single event. I'm not deciding. It's evil, but I'm not deciding. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Are we doing Shrek? Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment. You just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Helga, firstborn daughter of the Northern Clockwork Penguin clan. Beautiful, isn't she? Apparently she's also exceptionally well-mannered and agreeable for a Northerner. Northerner? What does that mean, for a Northerner? What's your problem? Strangely enough, for a Northerner, she's an enthusiastic convert to the worship of the Ninth God. People say she nurses a grudge, though. I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Lorelei, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Saramiao dynasty. According to the counts, she's a little naive, but that may just be compared to the utter ruthlessness of the Eastern courts. Lorelei lays her eyes. Behold my beautiful butch daughter. He had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there, conducting bizarre experiments. She's always planning something, they say. Schemes within schemes. Do you need a chat to play this game? Do you need a chat? There's a group play mode that works similar to Jackbox. Ah! Little Frankenstein, what the devils? And finally, from the coast, we have Octavia, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Hirunda's estate. I mean, just look at her, she's gorgeous. She has a mask on. And apparently she's got a silver tongue too. Her interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more money. And she's scary good at it. She looks very gender. Could be worse, but could be a lot better. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions. But you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Which of them do you wish to marry? You see, initially I would choose the chiefs. But that would feel very that would be pushing it on the favoritism. Okay, he is very polite, mature, and has a cool ass sword. I would choose the chiefs, but people are gonna be very angry at me if I choose the chiefs. And I don't think I ever chose to have no spouse in the game. I don't remember refusing once. Maybe when I was in my Arrow era. But I'll be a sniveling politician and the last con not leaving here. Not leaving a heir. I mean, it is for this monarch. But if I keep the dynasty going, it's just gonna be whoever topples, whoever gets rid of me. Puts someone on the throne, and then I'll play that person from the faction who killed this monarch. So it is technically very risky for this particular monarch for a queen healed. But my dynasty will keep going just because it's how the game works. I will play the politician option. And I will choose Octavia of the Coast. And it's gonna be very funny because he's gonna make money. And I don't want to have money. Unless I invest that money in the nation. Somehow. If I manage to get to invest. Alright. So I choose the patricians. It could be worse. Winter Feast! We finally have Oktoberfest. After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Flowerbud. Decemberfest. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables, grounding under the weight of food and ale. Welcome, your majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It is customary at Winter Feast to exchange gifts for the host. What did you bring? An axe with an emerald-encrusted shaft, some fine silk pajamas, a champion warhorse, a casket overflowing with sapphires. I'll give you a cool fucking axe. What extraordinary craftsmanship! Useless as a flagon full of seawater, of course, but it certainly looks pretty. I'll make sure all the chiefs know of your generosity. Could use the trade boost. Defiance now loyal. Treasury down a little bit. Chief Flowerbud's wealth has increased. Only flowers. I just sold it? No! After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar. The bards sing songs of the old days and a lake of ale is consumed. A couple hours in, you are... a little merry. I'm not a big drinker. As winter feast draws on and the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns raucous. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall taking part in a contest. If you ain't fighting, you ain't celebrating. Hey, I can watch the fights. Silk song! No. At Winter Feast, the chiefs challenge each other to various games. You soon find yourself facing Perpi Proto in... an eating competition. The contest hinges on eating some of your favorite northern delicacies. The first dish is a rotten fish that's been buried for 6 weeks. For the surströmming. Delicious! Perpi Proto is already chomping away merrily. Take the challenge. 90% chance! Please, 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 please. You devour the rotten fish with relish, just like mother used to make. With some jam on the side. We got a rotten fish with some jam on the side. We got cookies with some jam on the side. We got an entire pork braised with some jam on the side. Fish with jam? Yeah, in what country was it? In Norway? In Norway they put jam with everything. Ever. They put jam on the side of everything. I saw a TikTok about it, but then I checked. And they actually put jam with everything. Schnitzel with jam. Hell yeah. And licorice. Yeah. This queen goes through her weight in jam in every season. The second dish is a bowl of wobbling sheep's eyeballs, uncooked. A traditional winter feast pudding. Oh. 90% chance? Boom! 20 minutes later, your bowl is empty. Simple enough. But then the chiefs bring out the final dish. An unidentifiable meat, red as the sunrise and pulsating slightly. A goat's heart? You've never eaten something like this before in all your years growing up in the north. Your opponent takes one look before admitting defeat. You just need to eat one bite to win. What is it exactly? Cursed meat, your greatness, taken from the Ulfrander. I don't know if... Ulfrander? What is this? Is this a real thing? Ulfrander. Absolutely not. Wait. No, that doesn't exist. You just bullshitted a northern sounding name. I don't know if this is someone's idea of a joke. I'll order it removed, shall I? No. I want to test it. This is just SCP-610. I'll take it. Your greatness, this is deeply unwise. I don't fucking care. Gimme! It's tough as old boots and bitter as nettles. The chiefs watch in awe as you chew off one red mouthful, whispering among themselves. Why aren't they happy? When you announce yourself the victor, they offer a half-hearted cheer. I scared them. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, grounding and nursing their hangovers. Your own hangover isn't too bad, but the thought of the voyage home makes you wince. You bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. Oh, that was nice. Your Majesty, the followers of Smote Lemongrave are only growing more powerful. Now they're calling themselves the United Separatist Church of Radical Reformation and True Belief. The USCRRTB. Or the True Believers for short. Thank God. I'm sure we'll never hear about the cursed meat ever again. Never! Bit of a mouthful. Yes, but that's not stopping their popularity. It's those accursed printing presses. They're spreading pamphlets across the kingdom faster than we can confiscate them. Even some of my priests are being convinced. What can we do? They want to get rid of me and my hat. Fuck with your hat. What should be done about the true believers criticizing the church? Vote A. Have them all burned at the stake. Vote B. Forbid the use of printing presses altogether. Vote C. Allow the pamphlets to circulate. Vote D. Fight fire with fire. Print counter pamphlets. Thought vote. I don't have a preference. What do you want to happen? Reminder that the patricians want stability to rise. The counts want the stability to stay the same. And the chiefs... Good question. The chiefs... I don't know what the chiefs would want actually, because I don't know what I want. Like the entire season, the entire year for now is focused just on stability. That's all. We're just on your side. Your win con is our win con. Well, all I want is to rise farming, I guess. I just want to rise farming. Burn them. Good morning, Valdemani. I didn't see you. By the way, you can join if you want. You can exclamation mark join. Space followed with your pronoun. Your pronouns. And you will join the game. Randomly, probably between the counts and the chiefs. If you want to join. Fight fire with fire, print counter pamphlets, you choose. Your singular pronoun. Just one pronoun. You just have one pronoun. Are we good? I think we're good. Fight fire with fire, print counter pamphlets. 40% chance of success. And this will be... You're right, the church has its own printing presses. We should be using them. A full-blown pamphlet war erupts. Lakes of ink and mountains of paper are wasted on shrill denunciations of the opposition. Let's have a proper gander. In this economy, you can afford more than one pronoun. True. It's dire. The true believers accuse the church of corruption and selfishness, while the church accuses the true believers of heresy and elfishness. And so on. In the end, the church's arguments win out. Everyone knows the true believers have a point, but the common folk aren't interested in disrupting the status quo. Oh my god. Oh, painful. Yeah, they have a point, but it is what it is. You're not gonna change anything. The surviving true believers sail off over the eastern horizon, apparently searching for sanctuary in the distant land of Chur. Authority up, faith up, faith up, faith up. Good thing you'll not have to worry about them anymore. Uh-huh. End of season, which means... Wait, actually, is it? In 4 seasons. Oh, no, we have time. We got plenty of time. Ah, the chiefs. Deep in the back rooms. My god. Of the royal palace, the northern chiefs are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the wall is a corkboard filled with pins and crisscrossed by color strings. Okay. The queen has finally found a match, even if it isn't who we had hoped. Now she just needs to get on with the wedding. Backroom. I used to be a monarch like you and then took an arrow to the knee. Hypnosis Doc, good morning. Who did you join? You joined the chiefs. Your goal is to help me. And then get on with the baby making. The peasants have been more agitated than usual recently. Someone's been filling their heads with fanciful tales about the queen's massive treasury. I'd bet money on it being the count's doing. Then we've got to keep up our efforts. Queen Hild isn't going anywhere on our watch. Oh, it's food time. People, it's food time! There he is. The count of counts is counting out to be too low. It's true. The chiefs must continue to aid the queen by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the queen produces an heir and completes her ambition. Yeah, so your goal is to raise farming, I guess. Let's see. One stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any... one option. That would be very funny. I'll get rid of that. Hi Tay, good morning. You joined the counts. Now we have 5 players for each region. Recap for the people who just joined. The Count's goal is to keep stability at 4 or lower. The patricians want to raise the stability. And the chiefs want to help me in my reign and raise the farming of everyone. I'm cute, it's my birthday. It's my money. So I just took a law that raises the stability by 1. If more than 50% of the nobles choose one option. For a vote, I decide, okay? Remember that, I'll use it because that's very funny. Come on, there's nothing for the patricians. I'm gonna get mad. The patricians aren't getting any events. That's rude. What the fuck? Oh, I got an achievement. I got AWU. I got the AWU achievement. You lost your humanity and became a creator of the night. What the fuck? Over the course of the spring, you find yourself plagued by horrific dreams. You're running through open woods full of screams as your colossal jaws bite beast and human alike. Holy shit. Variant moment. You are always hunting, always hungry. It's the Wolf Children. Watch the Wolf Children. It's a very cool movie. You are always hunting, always hungry. The council has noticed your lack of sleep as you become tired and irritable during court sessions. Something must be done. Holy shit. What? I turn into a beast in my dreams. The name of the achievement is literally AWU in all caps. Go hunting to satiate your urges. Seek out a woods witch for a folk remedy. Go hunting. I know what he said. You're searching for the faction that did this. You set out on your steed and spend a weekend preying on game in the Blackweald, the dark and ancient forest not far from the capital. Yet strange urges creep in, like you want to jump on your prey and rip them apart with your own teeth. The dreams only grow more vivid. Woo! I'm sweating over here. This is good. This is... Ooh. Oh my god. I didn't expect this twist. Oh my god. I'm blooming. We're getting all puppy in here. Your Majesty, I'm here to complain about Chief Clockwork Penguin raiding my lands again. Oh my god, your cabbages, we get it. We get it. Where's the king about to turn into a bloodthirsty beast? The queen. The queen healed. This time she even left a calling card with her signature after pillaging one of my caravans. The audacity. What the fuck? Oh, it's the meat! It's the heart from the feast. Holy shit. I got the puppy curse. What the... Oh, that's a lot of money. Ocean Storms got raided. Big. Clockwork Penguin's money got up though. Trade down for the east. Farming down for the east. Trade up for the north. Farming up for the north. My fucking money! The council forced me to repay Count Ocean Storms for raids I never conducted in the first place. Let the crime fit the punishment. Now we're even. Damn. Travax bones, that is not remotely how that works. I demand the council arrest this fool. Ruthless. Vote A. Arrest Chief Clockwork Penguin for theft and assault. Vote B for a second time. Order Clockwork Penguin to pay Count Ocean Storms back in full. C. Consider the matter settled. No more raiding. D. Station troops along the northern eastern border. Holy shit. I'm gonna veto A. No voting for A. Drinks meat. At this point, the Dracula needs to drop this. Same goes for Clockwork before this goes out of hand. Roofless and woofless. Sound vote! So, raising the stability, which is what the patricians want, of course. So the counts have to decide to vote between B and C. And the chiefs probably will vote C too. You can keep voting while I don't click on until I click on continue. The time doesn't vote for me, doesn't decide for me. I decide when the vote is done. At least as Greens stay united. True! I would like some patrician events though, that would be great. Alright. Not even 5 anymore. Yeah, people can stay during the entire game. Dravok's bones. You call D settle your grace. I'm humiliated and out of pocket. Ah, I think you'll find the council has spoken, you howling great ninny. Great ninny? Ah, the wedding. Your wedding to Octavia is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Octavia at your side. You take this woman as your lawful wedded wife. Oh, stability up? Then I pronounce you queen and wife. Oh, we're at 5 stability. Everybody puppy now. Everybody puppy now. Everybody barks. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new wife Octavia laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which she flatters you outrageously. There's one thing I haven't gotten yet, is a spouse that cares about me. Every time my spouse either didn't care about me, was busy scheming with her clan, was caring too much about the monarchy, the empire to... Ow! So it would be nice to have a spouse that cares about me. Oh. By the time you find yourself alone with Octavia, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. You danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? Yes. You endure a long conversation in which Octavia seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. Oh. Alright. By night ends, you still don't know who Octavia really is. Her real personality is concealed beneath 100 layers of etiquette. You go to your separate bed chamber, still strangers. Ah! I want someone to love me! End season. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lady Patrician, Cup Queen, has invited her closest confidants aboard Her yacht! Ayo? Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom. And while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Ah, must you compare us to mice? Dastardly creatures. And I can never trap them properly. Tips wine. Where are you, Tay? Your Countess. Funny you should mention traps. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents. Bold. Indeed. Wait, Tay is bold? Tay is bold! It's because you didn't put your pronouns in. Like who was bold too? Who was bold? Sarah, I think Sarah was bold. Sarah is bold. The counts are bold for some reason, it's because they're vampires. It says she, her. Is it she, her? It does. Why are you bold? Well, you can have bold women, whatever. The other guards are incorruptible, but the watch are another story. If the queen can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere. For the next stage of their scheme, the patrician must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. Oh, that's a tall ask. So, both are at their second step of their schemes. While I still have to raise my farms. But I'm not sure how much I need to raise my farms. I don't have the numbers. Hey, patricians! Oh fuck! Okay, 3 patrician events. There we go. You asked for this. I have to pay taxes to not crash the economy. All right, let's go. Dynasty event. Right. Your August Majesty, some anonymous firebrand in the coast is spreading most inflammatory pamphlets. They're casting aspersions against you. You mean, Nari? Something's different this time. They're not just calling you a bad queen, they're criticizing the very concept of monarchy. Ah, shit. This is republicanism. And not in Curve, but in our very kingdom. What should we do? Not the Republicans. Ah! A message from the Grand Pensionary of Curve. Have you considered a more robust constitutional republic? We'd be happy to show our canon of laws and checks and balances. Oh no! Thank you for the beats, Naughty Doc. I personally am for a free and just democracy. Oh! What's your check? My lady, they're wearing red hats and spurry slurs left and right. No, but you have to understand the Republicans were the good guys first. Fucking Robespierre. Track down the printers responsible. Anyone carrying such a pamphlet shall be killed on the spot. Forbid the use of printing presses altogether, again. Allow the pamphlets to circulate. So vote A has a 20% chance of stability up, I guess. Vote B brings authority up, stability down, defiance up. Forbid the use of printing press altogether, authority and stability down. Defiance and trade up for D. I want stability to stay up. I want stability to stay up. The chiefs want stability to stay up. If 50% or more, 50% of the noble or more vote for B, the stability will not go down because it will cancel out. Instead of going down 1, it will go down 1 and then plus 1. I'm telling you to vote B if you want the stability to stay up and the counts to not win. That's all I'm saying. You can start voting now. Choose wisely. So the counts want the stability to go down by 1. The patricians wants to lower my treasury. There's nothing I can do to raise my farms. Like there's no farming event. Everyone goes on A. So stability will go up. Who voted A? Liz voted A. Well, I think this is not even close. Liz! Liz got confused. That was a mistype. Uh-oh. Liz is gonna burn. It's treason then. Oh my god. I'm throwing. They're trolling in ranked. Liz is voting C. Oh, I think it's gonna be an A. 50% chance. Let's go gambling. I will find these troublemakers, Your Majesty, rest assured. Stability up. No! I failed the stability roll at 50%. But your spy master's confidence is unwarranted. The culprits cannot be uncovered. And anti-monarchists' pamphlets are smuggled across the kingdom in packing crates and bales of hay. Authority down. It's okay, my authority was up. For the first time, people across the kingdom seriously contemplate the idea of a republic. But for now, it remains a fringe faction of rabble-rousers and radicals. Holy shit. More events! Guild, I had something I wanted to ask of you. What can I do for you? It's like the French Revolution over again. God damn. Let them eat bread. As you surely know, I run a very successful jewelers guild back home in the coast. But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations. You know how it is. I was hoping you could push for some changes in the council. Eliminate some of the import duties on attaché jewels, perhaps? You want me to give the coast preferential treatment? I think it's only fair. The other regions can't compete with us in the jewelry trade anyway. Well, that doesn't make sense. Then I should, like... Our best course of action is to dox AV. What the fuck? Okay. Fine, I'll assemble the council. Let's see what happens. Valdemani joins. Valdemani, you will be a chief. Your goal is to help me raise my farming for everyone and to keep my treasury high and my stability high. Not even More chiefs. Hey, it is more chiefs. Should import taxes on foreign jewelers entering the coastal ports be reduced? Vote A to reduce import taxes on gemstones from Atesh. Defiance up, trade up, treasury up. Vote B, ban the import of all Ateshi gemstones. Trade down, defiance up, authority up. Do nothing. I will veto do nothing because that's boring. Start vote now. A or B? I imagine the patricians don't want to raise my treasury. That would make sense. There's nothing on stability. The defiance would go up if... Defiance would go up for the patricians if we banned the imports on Ateshi gemstones. Yeah, that's the problem is that since you can vote for to do nothing, the patricians are forced to vote against their own interests. They're forced to vote to raise their own defiance. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Wait, no. Huh? Wait, I'm confused. Vote imports on... Huh? The other regions are outraged by the clear nepotism that's taking place, but Octavia pays them no mind. Wait. Oh, no, no, yeah, okay. Everyone voted for A. I don't know why I thought B got voted instead. I was focusing on B because of the patricians. My bad. But Octavia pays them no mind as profits pour in. She even shares a portion of the income with the treasury. Defiance up, trade 10 for the patricians. I think that's the maximum. Is it the maximum? Is 10 the maximum? I'm not sure. Octavia is helping us despite the patricians. Lady Patrician Floral Goats is here to see you, Your Majesty. She wants to sell you a crab. Of course she does. Octavia is a psyops. It's a psyop. A crab. A crab. A crab. It's a crab. A what? A crab. Huh? What do you want to say? I don't know, it's a crab. Okay. It's the latest trend along the coast, Your Majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Sure, okay. Zoomer. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you these crabs will only go up in value. You want to buy some of my crab coin? I have a lot of money though, it would be funny. It would be funny! Already lost, I think. No. You're both at step 2. You're both at step 2 and you're both stuck because the stability needs to be lowered by 2 and my treasury needs to be lowered by 2,300. Make crabs illegal. No one wants me to buy a box of crabs. What about the achievement? Make them illegal. Please don't buy NFT crabs. Oh! not making it in those 2 seasons. 2 seasons is the minimum. You can still take more time to get to your goal. But 2 seasons is the time, is the threshold, the time threshold for you to get the goal, and it will not validate until the 2 seasons. But you have more than 2 seasons. Don't worry, it doesn't work like that. You can validate the goal between the amount of seasons the game says, but after the amount of seasons the game says, you can still get to that goal, and then it will validate at the end of the season. I see you're actually buying the code of a crab in the blockchain. Damn it. Such a drastic measure will require a vote. You summon your council at once. Ban the sale of jeweled crabs. Refuse to limit the market. You can vote now. No, farming down! Shit! I should have vetoed. God damn it. I didn't see. Well, the patricians want to get the market up. The chiefs are not sure what they want to vote. Remember, the chiefs are supposed to help me. They're supposed to bring the farming up. That's my goal. My goal is to get the farming up. Remember. I have been blinded by my hatred of crabs. Ban the sale of jeweled crabs. Now that the sale of crabs is illegal, the pinchy little creatures are more valuable than ever. Gangs of crab smugglers spring up along the coast, murdering each other over profitable reefs. Thousands of fishermen start hunting crabs instead of the fish that sustain the coastal diet. Stability down by 2. Farming down. That was a very poor vote from the chiefs. I'll be honest. All right. Chiefs, you gotta lock in. All right, it's time to fund buildings again. Now everyone is full of money, so spend your fucking money. So for those who weren't there for the last auction, the goal is to put your money in a building to affect a stat. You type !fund space the letter of the building space the amount of money you want to spend. I still don't have money. Where are you? There's too many people, I don't even see your money. So there's authority up, military down, stability up, stability down, military up, authority down. You choose one building, you fund, and the auction starts now. The 2 buildings with the most funding will be built. Only the 2 first. But this time I don't decide when it ends. When the timer is down, the auction is over. You can keep voting after the end of the countdown. Counts for all stabilities to go down. The stability is a stat of my kingdom. It's not a stat of the counts. That's my kingdom on the top. That's my treasury, my authority, and my stability. So the count want to have stability at 4, which is happening right now. So we have the prison going up. Damn, we're funding a prison. Beautiful. And the library. Damn, that's a lot of money put in by the counts. IC put 4,500 into the prison. What the fuck? We're gonna call this the ice prison. We can phone other places. You can phone other places. Yeah, we weren't sure at the last one, but you can phone other places. I have no money anymore. Alright. Defiance is too high and one of or more region is considering rebellion. Rebelling will stop the region from advancing their scheme and they can be taxed or take part in normal votes. Cannot start a rebellion. The counts can start a rebellion. How does that work again? Are they gonna tell me? All right, you can see on the right. Verge of rebellion. 3 needed to start a rebellion. 0 voted for to rebel. If the counts want to rebel and turn everything to shit, you can type !rebel. And if you have 3 this game is confusing. Oh, it's not confusing. I mean, it's confusing when you just joined. But we've been going at this for years now. It's just a game that take turns. And the goal of each faction is to advance their goal. And the goal changes every time you progress. So Tay, for example, you are part of the counts. And the counts want to lower my stability to 4. And right now my stability is at 4. And by next season, if my stability is still at 4 or lower, you will achieve your goal and get to the last step, which will be another goal that you'll have to achieve through events and votes. The problem I have is that I still have no idea how much farming I need to have. My goal is to raise farming, but the game doesn't give me a clear goal of how much farming I want. Maybe it has a stability up thing. Yes. Are we good? We are doing bad in farming right now. We're doing kinda bad in farming. Your marriage to Octavia has grown stale. Oh, alright. Well, you get along well enough and you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about maximizing profits than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You gotta be fucking. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My wife and I will have a child together. I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around somewhere. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. I plan to adopt a low-born child from the orphanage. That's pretty cool for the mother of the nation. I'm not annoyed by the outcome, but I am the only one that helped. You're the only one who has that much money! I plan to adopt a low-born child from the orphanage. The nobles won't be too happy with a low-born child being elevated to the status of a royal. I urge you to reconsider. No? No? I'll make the necessary arrangements. Please don't lower stability more. But it's funny though! I see, can you get less invested in the game, please? You're getting scary. Your Majesty, terrible news. Without council authorization, Count Ocean Storms is leading their troops into the north of a revenge raid. It's far more violent than the raids led by Chief Clockwork. An entire northern village has been burned to ashes. Oh my god, Firefly. And the fields are being sown with salt. Even less farming. Well, you know, at this point I can't fucking do anything where, like, events I don't even decide. Lower the farming. Like, what do I even do? What do I do there? What's the point? What's the point even? Everything lowers my farming and I don't get a single event raising my farming. What? What now? What do I even do? Imagine Chief Clockwork won't take this lying down. Indeed not, her warriors are already moving to intercept the Eastern Raiders. It'll be a bloodbath. My scouts will report back with news of the battle soon, I'm sure. Wait to see who wins! I'm gambling the war. I'm just gonna see who wins. I'm just here to spectate. I'll grab my popcorn. Let's go gambling. It's a long, anxious wait while the marshal rides off to consult with their scouts. Count Ocean Storm and their soldiers were all slaughtered. Oh shit. Military challenge succeeded. Oh shit. Am I gonna fucking die? Ocean Storms died! Oh my god, Ocean Storms 2 has joined the council. They made the second one. Ocean Storms 2! Military down. Turns out a band of northern berserkers make for more difficulty prey than doe-eyed peasants. Count Ocean Storm's head has been stuck on a spike outside Chief Clockwork's clown hall. Count Ocean Storms deserved it. My cabbages! This is a black day for our kingdom. Indeed, Your Majesty. We can't have members of the council wantonly killing each other like this. Something must be done. When the council is called together the next day, the counts and chiefs are staring daggers at each other. Count Ocean Storms was wrong to raid the north, but they were provoked. Murdering them was a grotesque overreaction. Their killer must be brought to justice. Are you having a laugh? As soon as Count Ocean Storm set foot on my land, they were already dead. Count your lucky stars, they died quick. Damn, okay, alright. Jeez. The drama. The drama between Ocean Storms and Clockwork has been going since the start of the game. I can't get over the fact that Tay is bald. Sarah is bald and Tay is bald. Should Chief Clockwork be punished for killing Count Ocean Storms? Imprison Chief Clockwork Penguin, have Chief Clockwork Penguin beheaded outside the palace. The killing of Count Ocean Storms was justified. Sentence Chief Clockwork Penguin to a traditional northern trial by combat. They took my fucking hair. Can I have shit in this kingdom? What would the counts vote? I'm interested. Sarah, Ocean Storm, Lee, Stay, I see. Fight. They're not telling me. This sounds like chaos, which seems what we need. Well, since chaos is a good idea, what I'm gonna do is reverse vote. Be lower stability though. It does. So what you will need to do is not vote for what you want to happen, but vote for what you don't want to happen. What you want to happen the least. Only for this vote. Okay? You want to vote for what you want the least to happen. So of course, Chiefs, vote B, please. Start voting. Thank you, Chiefs. Bim 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 bim. The counts are all fucking dead. Right? So this is gonna be D then. D got no vote at all. Penguin voted for getting beheaded. Sometimes we need to make cruel choices. Sentence Chief Clockwork Penguin to a traditional northern trial by combat. A traditional northern Pyalgang. Yeah, sure. I can accept this ruling. If Morgana deems me worthy, I will survive this trial. Of course, if we were to do it right, we'd fight at the peak of an active volcano. What? Nah, I'd win. I'd win. But since we're in the capital, I suppose that's not an option. Are we seriously doing this the northern way? The stupid old gods don't exist. What's wrong, milk drinker? Scared your ninth god will prove weaker than my axe? The trial is scheduled for a few months' time. Soon the entire capital is abuzz with anticipation. Such trials are common in the north, but seldom seen in civilized lands. The Archbishop, however, is outraged. The chief's trials by combat are dedicated to Morgana. The holding one in the capital is considered mildly heretical. Mildly. Alright. That's the 5th peasant I've had to hang this week. And just like all the others, she was trying to steal our gold and give it to the poor. What do they need this gold anyway? What do they need with gold anyway? Something is amiss, Your Majesty. Someone has been stirring up discontent amongst the peasantry, and I have reason to believe it is the counts. You think? Just tell me what I need to do to stop them. A peasant surprising is trouble if not de-escalated quickly. The counts will capitalize on the instability to install Niklas as king. You gods are fake and your waifu is shit. So true. So we kill a few more. Put the fear on the 9th into them. You misunderstand. That is exactly what the counts want. It will cause chaos. Your Majesty, you must get a grip on the common folk. Common fuck. If the kingdom is stable, discontent will not be able to spread as easily. This will give me time to root out the conspirators. The kingdom should certainly be doing better. If things don't change soon, these protests will only get worse. Perhaps the council will aid you in this endeavor. Yeah, surely they want to help me. You know what? If you all vote for A, I don't know, but all vote for A. Everyone should chip in to pay for some new hospitals. Hell yeah, socialism. Promise some reforms to the common folk to keep them calm. Daily scheme for 1 season. Peasants are always unhappy about something. Let them riot. Do you lose for reaching 0? There's probably an event that happens when I reach 0 in something. Yeah, probably. So vote for what will be doing to calm the rebellion. Of course, the counts are voting C. Cup Queen voted C. Hospital. Hospital. We're going for A. We're going for A. Everyone should chip in to pay for some new hospitals. It's true. And since I activated the law, we got 2 stability up. Good job. Hospitals. Everyone loves hospitals. Ever since doctors stopped just waiting for people to die and instead try to cure them, everyone has always wanted more hospitals. Yeah, I think the best chance for the counts right now is to rebel, to be honest. Because the stability will need to go down by 2 again. The patrician is also kinda struggling because my treasury is high. So for now, I would say the patricians and the... Alright. wait. Oh, it's the defiance, right? Okay, it's the defiance and the wealth of everyone because socialism. The counts are enraged. But why should we have to pay for them? They're citizens. Damn. Alright. 2 voted for to rebel. Do the counts want to rebel? You need 4 votes. Because you're 5. You need 4 votes to rebel. Is it me? For now, only Ocean Storms and Icy are rebelling. Lys is rebelling too. Is Sarah or Tay going to wanting to rebel too? Cup Queen, you can't rebel. You're a patrician. You're not a count. You're not a countess. You can't rebel. Your defiance is at 3. I wanna rebel. Okay, that's 5 votes to rebel. Damn, everyone agrees. Let's go. End season. Somewhere along the coast, Lady Patrician Cup Queen really wants to rebel. Strolls in her olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. The Palace Watch won't accept our bribes. The treasury is practically overflowing. They don't need our money. I hate olives! Oh my god, Liz! And I suppose they ran straight to the spy master to blab about it too. Damn our luck. Is this the end? The best investments are never profitable to begin with. We will bide our time and strike again when the Queen least expects it. The Patrician's aim is to lower the treasury by 100 to 1,500 or less. No wonder she wants to rebel. She's forced to walk through olive groves daily. Back in the east, Countess Icy Platinum has met with her co-conspirators once again. Wine is being passed around in good measure, but there seems to be little cause for celebration. That's no good. The peasants are losing momentum. If we don't keep up the pressure, they'll go back to living their normal lives in peace. Bah, lady good for nothings. Can't even get off their backsides for one measly revolt. Just oil smelling and tasting. We have to keep them unhappy. Don't allow the queen time to stabilize. The count's goal is to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. Yeah, but they rebelled. They rebelled, so that's gonna... Is it gonna happen now? Ah, there it is. I can't tax them anymore. They're rebelling. The counts impose harsh taxes on their serfs, netting 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Oh, you're getting some money back. Everyone is getting some money back. For the counts. What about the taxes? I'll keep the taxes, I'll keep the taxes alright. I can't do anything with the counts, so I'll just... We're staying like that. Rebellion report! The kingdom is in rebellion. The first side to earn 5 victory points will win. Victory points are earned through events. If the rebels are victorious, the monarch is overthrown. Loyalists, rebels. Also, the patricians are loyalists now. Cup Queen is forced into the royalist side. So what happens now? I think it's the first time. Is it the first time we have a rebellion? How does that work? Rebellion. Tell me, how does that work? At long last, bold. At long last, the counts have reached their boiling point. You are confronted in your throne room by Countess Taye, her smile as sharp as a scalpel. The counts of the east will bring you down, pretender to the throne. We will rise up and fight for Nicholas, the true king. Authority down? Oh! Oh no, it's the authority. Stability down. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other will be on the battlefield. One day I will see your head, your bald head on a spike. Who the fuck is Nicholas? I mean, long live the true king. Defiance is now treasonous. There will be many heads on spikes before this war is over. Mine will not be among them. Countess Taye strides from your throne room without looking back. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. What are our chances against the rebels? The counts are formidable, but not undefeatable. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join their rebellion. That would be disastrous. The leader of the rebellion is Countess Icy Platinum. She's citing your past transgressions as a reason for the uprising. Your unwillingness to punish the chiefs for their raids into the east, the pagan northern ceremony at your coronation. Really? Because of that? The transgressions? Well, that's their excuse. In reality, it's not about you. It's a power grab. So this is it. Civil war? Avengers? That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. I can't wait! I'll go dig out the trebuchet. Yay! Damn, this is getting interesting right after midnight. Horrible. Horrible moment to leave for me. So mean to me. It's been a long time coming. Over 300 years ago, the East was conquered, but before that, we were our own rulers, with a lineage of monarchs stretching back 1,000 years. The glory days. Indeed. And that's why we must rise up. By placing Nicholas on the throne, we will reclaim what we have lost. But first, we must decide on tactics. My fellow counts, I ask you, how shall we strike first? We can launch a preemptive strike against the chiefs to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the patricians may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the queen's authority is low. We should also call upon the church to condemn the queen. Or finally, you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Only the counts are voting now. Vote for how you want to rebel. A has a 40% chance of success. B has a 50% chance of success. C has a 20% chance of success. And D, it just costs money. Vote now. I think I can wait until you all vote to finish the vote. Yeah, I can wait, okay. Send an assassin or call upon the patricians. There's someone in the patricians who really wants to revolt, I think. It would be a interesting idea. I don't know. Getting an assassin is the easy solution, the easy answer, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be that successful. B and D are both very good, yeah. Our defiance is high enough, counts. Yeah, that's why you're rebelling, because your defiance is high. You can only rebel if your defiance is high. Is at 6 or higher. The patricians couldn't join you before because their defiance is low. Do we have list voting? Or are we doing a 50-50? A coin toss. I'm gonna wait 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, too late, Liz. Okay, it's still D. Oh no, it counted. It counted during the closing of the vote. Damn. Right in time. Last second. Last frame. Thank you for meeting with me at such short notice. The time you offered piqued my interest. You understand why the sum is so high, though? Yes, you want me to assassinate the queen. It is no trouble. I am a child of the Viper. If you have the gold and you want the woman dead, she is dead. Get it done. Oh shit. Oh shit. Crab smuggling. Meanwhile, the patricians. Greetings, your majesty. Ever since the sale of jeweled crabs was outlawed, crab smugglers are damn near taking over the coast. What the fuck is happening with the crabs? But I made the sale of crabs illegal. But how? You did, your majesty. That's why I'm calling them smugglers and not legitimate businessmen. Rival smugglers are murdering each other on the beaches. Bitches. It's carnage out there. What is the best way to tackle the illegal crab trade? Oh, there's a lot happening. No, the farming down again. Fuck that. No. Fuck you. Banning crab isn't working. Legalize it. Appoint a new group of trustworthy sheriffs focused solely on crab-related crime. Hire a sea wizard to wipe the crabs from the land. The chief should go for C. But anyone else would probably go for B. Can I have 2 lows? No, I can't have 2 lows. Okay, I thought somehow I could have 2 lows. Vote! What will happen? The counts probably want more authority down. The counts don't even care. The counts are busy with rebellion. They're not here anymore. Oh, you're not in the council or you don't even vote? Oh, you can't even do shit. You're just rebelling and that's it. Ah, I didn't know that happened. In rebellion. Okay, my bad. We're planning killing right now. Do not disturb, please. Okay, so only the chiefs and the patricians are voting. And we're going to appoint a new group of trustworthy sheriffs focused solely on crab-related crime. I'm only down to 3. But it's getting late. It's getting late, so it's understandable. Stability is up again. Authority up. Treasury down, but it's fine. I have a lot of money. Trade down for the patricians. That was pretty good. The new crab squad proves a great success, arresting dozens of crab smugglers within their first month. Good morning, Ploy Frass. Hello. They invite you to personally inspect their confiscated goods, proudly showing off a heap of sparkling crabs, tall as a house. The great crab bubble ends today. A crab. You watch solemnly as they are set on fire. The smell is delicious. All crabs are bastards. End of the season. Royal decree. Stop the count? Well, yeah, I do want to stop the counts, yeah. Royal gamble. Monarch's golden choice. They're not that great. I'll keep what I have. End of the year. Morgana's justice. A great battle. What is... Something's wrong. Something's wrong. I can feel it. I don't know where I stop. I would like to finish it, but the rebellion sounds like it's a big thing happening because there are 5 goals or something. Ah, it's hard. Vast armies darken the landscape like the shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. Someone kill me fast. Go until 5 AM. I would! But people are going to bed. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. Sure, that's a healthy thing to do. I mean, lately I've been up until at least 3 AM, so I'm okay. But in terms of how many people will still be there for the stream. Am I doing a throwback or what? Midnight streams are back! I'll keep going a little bit. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the East is advancing on the capital, led by that treacherous cur, Countess Icy Platinum. Weird to see how so many people are in my time zone. Yeah, a lot of people actively following me are in Europe. A lot of people following me on the socials are from the US because, well, the internet. But most people who follow me or are like regulars are in Europe. I've received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the north. If they march now, they'll intercept the counts in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army of the coast. It's risky, but together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the accursed counts. What are your orders, Your Majesty? I don't know if I trust the patricians to join the chiefs, I'll be real. I'll be real with you, chiefs! This ain't it. You know what? I put my full trust into the chiefs. They have the higher military. Let's join the army of or rebel. Yeah, but Cub Queen already wants to rebel. So you know what? Sure, the chiefs and the patricians should join forces, actually. Let's refuse to join the army or we rebel. Very well, your majesty. I'll relay your orders to Chief Gnosis Duck, the commander in the field. Born in the wrong kingdom. You needed to move out, Cub Queen. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows treachery can thrive on the battlefield. Yeah. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Should the chiefs obey orders? Defy orders and send the northern army to fight the rebels? Follow orders and link up with the patricians? Link up. Hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge. Well, that's not very nice. Only the chiefs can vote, by the way. Go Queen. Bleak up. Vote C. Surely the chiefs want to vote C. Oh, it's gonna be a C. Oh, it's gonna be a B. Alright. The whole city holds its breath, you stew in your palace, waiting for your marshal's return. It would be funny to vote C. Finally, she arrives at your throne room, looking perfectly composed. Your Majesty, as you ordered, the chiefs have turned their army around to link up with the patricians. We can only hope this was the right decision. Have some confidence, Your Majesty. Too late for doubts now. You'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. We will prevail. That's the spirit. Now I really must be going. I have a lot to take care of. Over the next few weeks, it becomes clear that the Northern Army's retreat has given the Counts free rein to pillage and plunder the North. Ah, my farming! Oh. It's so over. It's so over. I don't have any choice, any impact over what's happening to my farming. My goal was to farm, and every single time something happened to the farms, it was lower. Fucking... Oh. The East are going up in trade and the Chiefs are going horrible. I have Patrician Dysphoria now. Meanwhile, shops, temples and manors are plundered and the stolen loot shipped back to the East. But while the North suffers, the Northern forces successfully link up with the Patricians. Now the joint army of the chiefs and the patricians rush to meet the counts in open warfare, and the winner will either end your reign or preserve it. With the outbreak of rebellion, Chief Clockwork Penguin's trial by combat has been called off as Count Oceanstorms 2 has fled back to the east. Don't worry, Your Majesty, my new trial by combat will be on the battlefield, smashing Count Oceanstorm's 2 treacherous head in. You even want to kill their heir? It's an afternoon like any other. You're sitting atop your throne listening to the petitions of the common folk. A merchant is droning on about the number of beggars in the capital's main square. Suddenly, you spot a flash of movement out of the corner of your eye. What's this? What's this? A hooded man steps forward from the crowd, unsheathing a lethal-looking blade from his belt The merchant's droning stutters to an halt. Guards! Guards! Your honor guard rushed forward, roaring a guttural northern battle yell. The assassin flings the blade at you moments before one of the northern warriors crashes into him. Stand there like an idiot. Mods! Mods, my juice! My juice! I spilled my juice, mods! Let's duck. Fortunately, the assassin's aim was thrown off by your honor guard. The blade sinks into the throne's backrest, an inch from where your head had been. Your honor guard and the assassin engage. Somehow, the lone killer downs several of them in an instant. Though they received only superficial cuts, they're already convulsing, with foam dribbling from their lips. Eventually, the assassin is cut down. But not before you northern warriors have been utterly decimated. The few survivors die within hours, also foaming. Oh, okay. Alright. Guards! I got a new achievement! Got your honor guard killed in the line of duty. My chiefs died in honor! I had a feeling dumb sensing was gonna fail. They took my fucking money. I have no honor guard left now. They died in honor, but they didn't manage to kill one assassin. Your Majesty, are you alright? I think I have COVID. The spy master takes a smart step back as you spoil your half-digested lunch over the floor. It's a good thing your honor guard were loyal. I dread to think that what would have happened if they sympathized with the rebels. Yeah. The assassin probably died because the idiot licked his blade to look cool. Bye, Attilia. Thank you for joining. Good night. She pulls out the knife that had been embedded in your throne. I suspect it was coated in the venom of the scorpion cat. The scorpion cat? The slightest scratch and you'd have died in indescribable agony. Who was the assassin? One of the children of the Viper, the most feared assassins in the kingdom, no doubt hired by your enemies in the east. They use magic and tricky poisons in combat. A single Viper's child can slaughter even the kingdom's finest warriors. We'll have to be more vigilant from now on. The counts will stop at nothing, even murder, to bring you down. Thank the Ninth for your honor guard. May they rest in peace. Things could have gone very differently. I could have died right here and there. Holy shit. Alright. Still no points. What the hell? Oh my god, the final battle. The final battle? The real fight starts now. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My adopted lowborn child. The silence continues, excepting a few stifled coughs. After the awkward pause has stretched out for over a minute, there's finally some sporadic applause. Name your heir Curry. Defiance can go higher. Yeah, okay, I got it. The nobles don't appreciate you inducting a lowborn child into the royal family, but whether they like it or not, by designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom, provided you can survive this civil war. Your greatness, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is their name? Healed 2. I don't even have a choice. It's just gonna be fucking Healed 2. The gods are good, your greatness. I'm sure little Healed 2 will grow up to be a chip of the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the spy master soon. Patricians can rebel now too. No! The defiance needs to be 6 at 6. In the gardens of the royal palace, your marshal rushes up to you in excitement. Royal patrician Hirunda follows her, dragging a large trunk behind him. Your Majesty, Hirunda here has developed something for the war effort. You have to see it. Spreading misinformation, I wish! Now you need 6 defiance. Yes, greetings, your Serene Highness. An alchemist from my estate's been working on this for some time. He starts unpacking the trunk, revealing complicated and full, foul-smelling machinery that looks like a set of very large bagpipes. What in the devils? Don't point that at me. You know that adjusts the device, looking sheepish. It creates fire, your Serene Highness. It can spray flames right across the room. But don't use it inside the room. Not unless you want it to burn down with you inside. Fancy a demonstration, your Majesty? Alright, but be careful. Oh, of course. I'll never do anything to risk harming you, your Serene Highness. Marvelous, let's see. He pours a smoking chemical into a spout, then pulls the lever, then twists a valve, and then... fire streams straight from the pipe! It sprays all across the garden, singeing the leaves of a nearby bush. Bravo, bravo! Valve? Half-life 3? A few of these things in the infantry could turn the tide of the rebellion. Should the crown make use of the fiery coastal technology? Pay for the equipment and alchemists to train the soldiers. That's a lot of money. That would be good for the patricians. That's a shit ton of money. Military up, authority up, defiance down. Pay for the equipment, but don't worry about alchemists. 0% chance of winning. Order the patricians to hand over the equipment for free. 30% chance of happening. Too dangerous, put the alchemists on crop science instead. Stability up, farming up, defiance up. I'll be real. I don't What do we want, blue team? Good question. Is there any way I can raise my farming to any decent level? Finally, I have my farming. A and D are both very, very interesting. You know what? I'll let people vote. I'll let people vote. Both A and D are good solutions. I'll let my fate in your hands. Nobles. Rebel. Rebel. The patricians want me to spend my money, of course. The chiefs want the farming up. Apply fast. You need to join first. You need to exclamation point join, and then you can vote. But it depends on who you will join. And you will probably join the counts. And the counts are rebelling right now, so they can't vote. So if you join, you can vote, but if you don't join, you can also not vote. Only 3 of us is gonna be hard. Yeah, you already have a few dead. You already have a few dead in your ranks, so It's in the lore. It's role playing. It's role play. You can't have many people voting because people died. Girl, the war. Too dangerous. Put the alchemist on crop science instead. We're gonna lose the war. Girl, the rebellion. The Marshal is disappointed not to get to throw fire around, but she accepts the council's decision. Yunda returns to the coast and instructs the alchemists to turn their attention to agriculture instead. Though some of the patricians grumble about not getting to enjoy military glory, it turns out that the fire throwers are very effective for forestry. Many coastal peasants are delighted to save their time and energy. A measly 1 farming up. Oh. There's not enough active chatters. That's exactly what I said. We're almost at 1 AM. That's what I said. The final battle. A month ago, battle was averted, but the battle cannot be postponed forever. The chiefs and patricians are all that stands between the count and the capital. A final battle deciding the fate of the kingdom. I'll send word to the patricians that it's time to strike. We can only hope they listen to our orders, Your Majesty. 30 seconds remaining. Patricians, send the joint forces of the patricians and chiefs to fight the rebels. 50% of this happening. Fate? Or B, hang back and let the counts march on the capital without challenge. It's treason then. You send off your marshal with your orders and wait anxiously to hear the outcome of the battle. The next few days are agony. When she finally returns, she's so angry it takes her a full 20 minutes to stop swearing and making incomprehensible threats. And after that, I'll set fire to the ashes! Fight to live! Rebels gain victory points. 3 points. Defiance is now furious. What incest at are you blabbering on about? We're not gonna be able to rebel because half of our people are gone. They count as people not caring about the fate of the kingdom, so they don't vote. They don't vote in anything. They just live their lives. They're just on the coast having a caipirinha and enjoying the sun. They don't vote. They don't care about voting. Just like many people in real life. Instead of engaging the enemy as we told them to, the cowardly patricians and the craven chiefs just hung back. Stayed out of the way. They allowed the troops of the counts to march right by, probably gave them a cheery wave. And now they're nearly at the capital, and there's no way to stop them. What? But why? Yeah, because the chiefs waited for the patricians to rally, and the patricians didn't rally, so the chiefs aren't there. The chiefs aren't gonna be too late. Because they trusted the patricians. A healthy mix of cowardice, self-interest, and lack of confidence in your abilities, I assume. They're hedging their bets and waiting to see who comes out on top. Bastards. We're defenseless now. The Eastern Army will be camped outside the city walls in a matter of weeks. If we want to see the year's end, we must build up fortifications, stockpile food, train up citizen militia. It's time to pray to the Ninth, Your Majesty. Because apart from him, we're on our own. Is Jover. Are we still voting for things to happen? Does anyone even care anymore about stats? Well, if you do, spend your money. I don't know if there's the farming up for the Chiefs. It's pretty over for me. Just because of Cup Queen, by the way. I'm blaming Cup Queen entirely for for my death. I should bear this cross. She plotted. She turned the patricians against the chiefs. So we're leading a war and at the same time you want to build a library? Oh no, it's the theater, my bad. I thought it was the library. The theater and the prison is for me. Oh. 3 points. A terrible accident. Oh no. Why do we need 8 points? We need 8 points? I thought we needed 5. What? Troubling news, Your Majesty. The Treadwater River has been contaminated. Oh well, we found a theater even though it doesn't help us at all. It's just to spy the EV. What the fuck even? Count Ocean Storms 2's wealth has decreased. We're not sure how, but the counts got upstream of us and fouled the water. Damn. Knife only knows with what. I'll spare you the details of what's happened to the poor souls who've drunk from it. Rest assured that it is not pretty and very deadly. The Treadwater provides water for the whole city. If this isn't solved soon, then we'll all die of thirst. See, the problem is that okay. The problem is that since Cup Queen wants rebellion and they can't rebel yet, they're gonna join the counts, but they can still vote. So it's kinda weird, you know. Order the patricians to sneak water supplies into the capital. Like they would never do that because now they're allied with the counts, but they're still allowed to vote, so they're never gonna do that. Are we complaining that we have voting rights? Yeah, I am. Keep the safe drinking water for the nobles and the army. Continue to drink from the river. Build a dam to block the river and flood the enemy camp. Because like now you don't really have goals that are conflicting with the counts, so you will just do whatever is good for the rebellion, even though you're not rebelling. You know what I mean? Like you still have votes while technically rebelling, while the counts can vote but are rebelling. Continue to drink from the river. Build a dam to block the river and flood the enemy camp. Vote! I mean, whoever can still vote. They're just basic power scheming. Yeah! Yeah! It's just that then I don't understand why the counts couldn't vote anymore. Since they're both effectively rebelling, but the counts can't vote anymore, but the patricians can. Like, it's not official rebellion. Build a dam to block the river and flood the enemy camp. A dam? What a wonderful challenge. I revel in the opportunity, your highness. Who the fuck are you? Treasury, it's down! Slowly. Slowly you're getting there. The dam goes up in a matter of days, and under the threat of arrow fire, the chief architect works like a beaver who smelled a pack of wolves. The contaminated water spills into the enemy camp, sowing disease and disarray. Unfortunately, a lot of it floods the city as well. Loyalists gain a point, and the East military is down. Yay! Let's go! Oopsie! Hydro engineering never was my strong suit. Oh god fucking damn it. I'm ending it. I'm ending it right now. And whatever. Oh my god! Your Majesty, I have some dire news. Chief Gnosis dog was found in the palace gardens this morning. He was attacked by something. Torn limb from limb. He probably deserved it. As he was technically your guest at the time, we must make every effort to assure the chiefs that it was not intentional. Chef Gnosis dog has died. You certainly recall the night before. Dreams of blood and gore, ripping a helpless noble apart with your powerful jaws. Your Highness, are you listening? The official story will be that the chief Gnosis dog was assassinated by rebel agents. Despite your well-crafted story, the chiefs are not so easily appeased. One of their own dying while under your protection reflects badly on the crown. Certified AWU moment. But more urgent is your knowledge of what you did. You have become a monster with an insatiable hunger for fresh meat, human or otherwise. Actually, I could get used to this. If the ninth god had not wanted this for you, it would not have happened. Rather than shy away from your newfound powers, you embrace them, indulging yourself with regular midnight hunts. Yay! Soon local peasants are afraid to go out at night, and rumors of a terrible bloodthirsty beast spread across the crown lands. Ah. Awoo? The entire kingdom only went to shit because AV ate the mystery meat. Maybe being a woof woof is pretty baller. Big fan. The counts march through the crown lands, pillaging and burning. The roads are heavy with refugees, and corpses clog the rivers. Now the capital is surrounded. You stand on the ramparts of your palace, staring out in dismay at the army camps stretching for miles outside the city walls. The start of Fluffy Cycle. It's Sabine. It's the curse of Sabine. Get down from here, your majesty, if they get lucky with a crossbow bolt. They look like ants from up here. If only you had an honor guard to protect you. Damn, that's right. Yes, well, even ants are terrifying in enough numbers. Have you ever seen a bug's life? And after someone's kicked their nest. We have one hope. The chiefs and patricians are still out there, Your Majesty. Well, well, now I think we're doomed. Hope they get here in time. I still trust the chiefs. They still have the best military. I trust the chiefs. I was always with them. As you finish your sentence, an immense trebuchet hurls a 10-ton boulder towards the capital. It crashes into a nearby clock tower, smashing it to smithereens. Like I said, Your Majesty, you'd better get inside. You kill one of them in a fluffy rampage. It was a sacrifice. It was for funsies, okay? Here, I'm lowering my taxes, okay? I'm literally nices. Okay? I'm so nicest to you. Up hours. The chiefs? You want me to raise your tax? Patrician scheme. Yeah, but I want... Okay. Just common? Okay. To get your treasury up. Do high taxes on the patricians. No! I want them to be nices with me. Why do you think you needed 8 points? You need 5. You need 5 and the loyalists need 5. Why did you say 8? I don't see 8 points. I'm confused. The siege grinds on. Oh my god, there's only one event. Another dawn breaks. The great army of the east sprawls outside your city walls. For the last 3 weeks, they have tried to fight their way in. The siege drags on and your food supplies are dwindling. The streets outside your palace explode in daily riots as the citizens demand to be fed. Don't worry, Hild. The patricians will be here to save us soon enough. I'm sure of it. Octavia, I don't think you understand. They literally fucking hate me. I didn't do anything to them and they hate me. As evening draws in, horns blast outside the city walls. The counts are mounting a final attack. They hate me so bad. Wait, is there a thing happening? I don't... Huh? Oh, end season. I'm stupid. Okay. Ah, well, the patricians are rebelling anyway, okay. Alright. I don't even get why the patricians want me down. I think I didn't follow. I didn't follow my own game, but I really don't get why the patricians are rebelling against me. I don't get it. You banned crab and NFTs. Oh, okay, that was one reason. Alright. Sure, alright. We've forgotten of this game. Surely that was entirely my fault. Surely I deserve to die because the game didn't want to give you events during the entire fucking game. Right? Fuck you all! I don't care, you can all die! See if I care. I can't care, I'm gonna bite the dirt like a dog. The sun rises on a city in turmoil. The counts began their assault last night. and you've heard nothing outside but screams and howls and the clash of blades since. Half the capital is in flames, soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen your marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. The royal court is empty except for you, your wife, and your child, cradled in the arms of their nanny. Their crying is giving you a headache. We'll be alright, won't we? We'll survive this. It's up to the knights to decide. I suppose so. You wait and stew. Outside the screams and clashes get louder. Finally your spy master arrives, out of breath, her face stained by smoke and blood. They'll be here any moment, your majesty. You must saddle your horse and escape the city. I know a secret passage. Marvelous! We're saved! Show me where to go. You follow the spy master down through a hidden trapdoor behind your throne. Octavia accompanies you, as does the nanny, still holding your child in her arms. The capital is lost, but you can get it back. The chiefs have agreed to shelter you while you plot your revenge. At least some people are loyal. After crawling down a secret tunnel for what feels like hours, you spill out into a leafy courtyard. 4 horses are waiting. As you saddle them up, you hear a wet thud behind you, followed by the sound of something rolling across the floor. Your spy master is lying dead on the ground. Her head is missing. Oh shit. Cabbage secret tunnel. Countess Icy Platinum stands over the body, flanked by a dozen soldiers, her long sword stained red. Never liked her. Ideas above her station. Your nanny runs off, still clutching your child in her arms. At least that's a ray of hope. Even if you die now, your heir still lives. Countess Icy Platinum, please have mercy. What have we ever done to you? Oh, that's a good fucking question. Quiet, you have nothing to fear. I'm not here for you. So you know about the escape route. You're not the only one with spies. With a triumphant smirk, Countess Icy Platinum makes a sharp gesture. The eastern soldiers step forward, swords at the ready. People say the counts are ruthless, but we're not without mercy. For example, I will make sure your death is swift. Turn and run. I can probably make it. You can't be far, you can make 10 steps. Well, no shit. Instead of killing you, the soldiers seize you and drag you back towards the palace. Your ordeal isn't over. Ah. Your wife is dragged off too. What? I thought your prime wasn't with her. I fucking hate the counts. You can only hope Countess Icy Platinum kept her promise and no harm came to her. After a week rotting in your own dungeon, you're marched out into a public platform, jeered out by thousands of peasants. You cringe. I do cringe. You cringe under a barrage of rotten fruit and fresh dung. Countess Icy Platinum sits in the front row, grinning. The rebels have won, the capital has been taken, you are a former queen. The executioner waits silently, holding an axe bigger than you. If you have any last word, now's the time. Well, I'll be heading off then. You place your head on the block, the executioner lifts his massive axe. Wait, you suddenly found a much better last words. You turn to executioner to tell him, but the axe is already falling. Tonk. Your head bounces into Countess Icy Platinum's lap. That's kind of hot. And your reign comes to a gruesome end. I got the fucking achievement. Vive la révolution. Vive la révolution. You got your French end. In the end, I'm the one winning because you all turned French. This is your sentence. You all turned French because of this game. Are you happy with your fate? You all become French now. You got the French ending. Fate. Colonial White got defeated. You're all colonial white now. I'm taking away your melanin. You're all white. Having lost to the rebellious counts, Queen Hild was dragged out of the palace and decapitated in the city square. After losing the civil war, the patricians retreated to within their borders and immediately began plotting against the usurper. Unable to keep their puppet on the throne, the chiefs were forced to retreat to the frozen north and brood. It wouldn't be long before a new northern claimant would arise, and when they did, the chiefs would be ready. The counts launched a rebellion that toppled the queen and devastated the kingdom. In the aftermath, nobody could stop them from taking the throne, and Nicholas was crowned to half-hearted cheers from the traumatized common folk. Because of you, I'm gonna have to play a fucking man! Not only you all turn French, you all turn on me for fucking nothing, and the next run I'll have to play a man. You can be sure as hell that whoever is a count next run, I'll fucking kill you. The counts are my nemesis for the next run. I'm gonna screenshot that so I can have a resume of what happened. So I can That was bold. I call that a fair trade. You're a puppet king. My ass! I'm the puppet of no one. We don't know the opinion of that fucking Niklas guy. He can be whoever. You killed the puppy. Are you proud of you? Are you proud of yourself? You killed the puppy. That's not a puppy. You didn't get a puppy. It's a man. A man cannot be a puppy. You killed the puppy queen. Evil. Queen Hild the loser. Oh my god. I can't even have a cool name like Queen Hild the beast. No. The loser. Wealthiest noble. Ares. Well, it's not icy anymore. Revive her. Emperor Proto is the poorest. Well, this stat is not like the stat should have been more like who earned the most the biggest amount of money of gold through the game. That would have been more interesting. You know? Like not who's the wealthiest and the poorest at the very end, but who lost and who won the most amount of money. Alright! Well, that's the end of this run at 1 AM. I did rush it a little bit to have a war and to end it quick because I didn't want to make it too long, but I also didn't want to leave halfway through the run. Chiefs, we tried. You tried, but the odds were absolutely not with us, and the counts and the patricians absolutely hated my fucking face. Now what I just hope, there's just something I'm asking from you, is that next run you don't take into account the team you were on last time. I mean this time. So if you are a chief and you suddenly next time your account, don't play as a chief. Right? Don't be like loyal to me or whatever, or you play with the faction, you role play as the faction you are the next time. I'll push paper. The game remembers who people were. I've never not been a count. Do they do that? Oh, okay. Barons? Who the fuck are the Barons? The Barons? Huh? The Barons? Did they... Wait. If they put new updates with more factions for larger games, only for larger games, or is it because I've had the same dynasty for years and it doesn't take into account updates? That would be stupid, right? The game tells me to be a loyalist, now I'll die 1,000 times for you, my queen. Yeah, just next time we play, just play for the faction you're in, right? Okay. Randomize them for different dynasties. Right, but like, I've never seen the Barons ever. We played like what, 5 times now? Interesting. Alright.